Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Sensei444. I'm making this on Easter, so I hope that you and your family and friends all have a wonderful Easter this year. It might not be posted until Easter Monday, but anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so let's start out with some of these items of jewelry first. This is a Shein haul. Okay, let's see. Okay. The first pair are these pink chandelier earrings, and man, they are outrageously large, but I love them. Pink chandelier earrings. They're kind of heavy too, so if you have trouble with heavy earrings, these might not be for you. But anyways, those I paid $1.70. Now these prices fluctuate daily, as I have said, so don't count on the same price. You may get a higher or lower price. I just had, several credits and coupons, so I'm not sure if this is before those or not, or which ones I use, but it may be a little bit more pricey than this. So those are the pink chandelier. I just noticed that I didn't have too many pair of baby pink or light pink earrings. I had more of the fuchsia color, and so I was a little bit short on those. Okay, the next one is another pair of earrings. Let's see where they are. They're orange and aqua, and I just thought they'd be great for the summer coming up, the spring and the summer. I'm wearing this little bunny pin from Temu, and the jacket that I'm wearing also was from Temu, which I purchased about a year ago on Temu, so I'm not sure that that is available anymore. Okay, these are the aqua and orange earrings. They look like little half flowers, or a flower with a couple petals missing, and a little orange stone, which I'm sure is not a stone. I believe it's acrylic. Okay, so you get two of those. Of course, because I have two ears, right? There was the store up the street from us, and it was owned by some husband and wife that were originally from India. And my brother went there to purchase a hat for me because I was into getting really weird, funky looking hats. And so for Christmas, he went in there because he knew they had some unusual hats. And he asked if he could buy a hat, and he picked one out for me. And then the owner of the store goes, "Are you sure you don't want two hats? Why don't you get two? You might want another one." And he said, my brother said to the man, "I'm sorry, I only have one head." My brother was so funny. Okay. All right, let's go on here. And of course they laughed hysterically. They thought that was hilarious. Probably thought us crazy Americans, Okay, let's see. So the next one are these pink and black earrings. Okay, and they are about 1 3/4 inches in length, and it's like a hot pink with some white rhinestones around, and the metal is black, and they're post earrings. They have the posts on the back. This time they gave me one pair of backs. Okay, and those pink and black earrings were $2.02. Again, with or without the credits. The orange and aqua earrings were $2.12. Okay, the next one is this kind of pink and blue earring, which they're calling the blue a lake blue, and it's a bright pink, and I just thought those were gorgeous. The color, the intensity of the pink and blue in those is wonderful, and they're about 2 inches in length. And those were $3.74, and I got two pairs of backs on those. They're posts, $2.74, or I'm sorry, $3.74, not two, $3.74. Okay, let's see. I also got some, I don't see those purple earrings. Oh yeah, I got some purple post earrings that aren't as huge and dangly. These are smaller. They're not small though. And those are just posts that attach to your ear with the purple rhinestone in a flower shape. Okay. And those purple earrings were $2.40. I just love, I'm sorry, I love costume jewelry, and to be able to get earrings for $2 and $3, it feels like Christmas every day, and I just love it. It's like I'm a kid again with these earrings. Okay, orange and, okay, I got another pair of orange earrings. It was something that I noticed was lacking in my jewelry cabinet, in case you're wondering why all these orange earrings. I just really didn't have many earrings in orange, if any. And so this one is like an orange with a pearl on top, with pearls on top, and it's a post. And on this one, I got a protector on the back. I didn't get any backs. Oh yeah, I did get backs. I'm sorry, they spilled out here. Those were $1.74. The orange is a little paler on those, so that'll be better for certain tops. I like to matchy. Very matchy, and yeah, I like to match when I can. And a lot of times though, I wake up and I'm just too lazy. I'm just too lazy to do anything. Sometimes I just go without any jewelry or makeup because I'm lazy. Okay, next one are another pair of orange earrings. They are like orange rectangles. And it looks like the top rectangle looks a little bit yellow, more yellow than orange, and the bottom one looks like it's the deepest. Okay, and those are about 2.5 inches in length, and those were $2.40. And then I think I showed one of these in a previous video that I bought as a gift for somebody, and they sent me another one, and it's a long necklace with a blue glass stone in the middle surrounded by rhinestones with a nice back. It's heavy, it's weighty, it has a long chain. The chain is probably about 22 inches or 24, and on that one I paid nothing. Yeah, that one got me a little confused because I think I did order one, gave it as a gift, and then got another one. But again, I don't know why I got it free the second time. I know the first one was free. Okay, this one, pink and blue. I'm calling these a Middle Eastern style of earring. I don't know why. They just remind me of like Morocco or something. And those are nice summery colors. One set of backs with, luckily they had protectors, because one pair of earrings that I bought over and over again because I thought they were damaged were these bunny earrings that I showed in my last haul, and those were bent, and every single pair of those that I got were bent. But those were from Temu, so I really don't know what happened with that. And the last thing is these toe spacers. Again, as I said in a previous video, I have bunions, and so my toes kind of, my front toe wants to overlap over my second toe. My big toe wants to overlap over the next toe. So these are just spacers that you just like hook in between your toes right there, I suppose. And I haven't tried them yet. This one looks like, it looks like a little gouge was taken out of the top of it. Like somebody bit into it, like a mouse bit into it. Okay, on those, they were 84 cents. I got 2 of them. I'm going to try those out. I'll let you know in a subsequent video how those are. Okay, so let's start with some of the clothing. All right. This first top, it's simple. It was inexpensive. $3.80. I got it in a 2X. And it's loose. I mean, it's not too big, but it's loose on me. And it's just a straight bottom, and it has short sleeves, and it has that pretty white flower trim on there. And got that in a 2X, and that was $3.80. Okay, today I'm going to have a new feature in my video, if you stay to the end. And I may have a dating story here, but there's going to be a new feature, and it's just the stupidity of the day. It's either going to be something that happened during the day today, or it may be a memory. And it's going to just be a short little feature called the stupidity of the day. And I'm going to put that at the end. Okay, you can decide who was stupid, me or the other person. Okay, all right. So the next thing, it was a 3X. I showed this on a previous video, but the one that I bought was, oh no, this isn't the one. I'm sorry. This one I did get. You tie this in the front around the bust line, I believe. Yeah, so it has these long ties, and the model has it tied right in the front under the bust line. And it's a peplum top. It's kind of see-through, so you might want to wear like a white tank under it. And it flares out after it has an elastic around the waist, and then it flares out at the bottom, and it's a V-neck. And on that one, if you recognize it, I do have that same top in red that I got quite a while back. And so this one in white with the tie front in 3X. Let's see. Okay, that was $7.37. And it's really nice because it has this fabric where there are these, it's sort of three-dimensional. It has a raised flower pattern where the fabric is a little bit less see-through, and then in between it, it's more meshy. It's a little bit more see-through, but I will feel comfortable in that only if I wear a camisole or a tank. Okay, this next top, I got to admit, looked better on the model than me. So what else is new? Okay, this one is in a kind of a teal, greenish blue with pink and orange paisleys. And it's a V-neck. And it just kind of, you know, crosses over itself. And it has elastic and puffed sleeves. Okay, and that fabric is very pretty. I'll hold that up a little closer so you can see the pattern on that. That one I didn't pay for much at all. That one was $2.60, and that was in a 2XL. Okay, and let's see, the next one, see what this one is. If you like my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell, and then you will be notified when I upload more videos like this one, or when I upload doggy videos. Okay, this is a khaki shirt with kind of a lacy flower pattern sleeve, and it's just straight down. Sorry, I had it backwards. That's the front. It just comes straight down. It's kind of simple. It's kind of like a step up from just a plain t-shirt. And that one, okay, beige. Let's see, where are we here? Sorry guys, I'm looking here. I'm not finding it. Maybe I called this apricot. Yeah, this is the apricot with the sheer flower sleeves, $6.38. $6.38, and I think I got it in a 1X. And it fits. It could have been a little bigger, but it's not really tight. Yeah, I think I got this in a 1X. Let me see. This feels like mostly a polyester type fabric, as most of these are. Yeah, I got it in a 1XL. Most of these blouses are either 100% polyester, or there's some mix of polyester and spandex, or polyester and elastane. Okay, so that one does not really have stretch, so I'm thinking that one might be mostly polyester. Okay, the next one I got is a white, it's almost like a long sleeve white t-shirt with a flower trim on it. And if you remember, I had one similar with the asymmetric bottom, so I kind of wanted one with just a straight bottom on it. And so then I got this one, and it's very soft. This feels more like a chiffon right here on the petals, but the shirt itself is very, very soft. And let's see, I got that one I don't know what size I got on that one. Let me see. I got that in a 3XL, and it's the Daisy brand. If you'll notice on Shein, that is like a subgroup of like a brand on Shein called Daisy. And that one I got a 3XL because I noticed that some of the things that were marked Daisy say they're Asian sizes. So that 3X is not too large on me. And again, I have like 44-inch around the chest and 39 and a half around the waist, almost 40 on the waist. So that 3X on that one fit me very well. That was $5.34. I'm sure I'll get a lot of wear out of that. Okay, the next one I bought two of. I bought one as a gift for my sister, and then also got this one because I really like this one quite a bit. And it's something that will go with just about anything. It is a 1X. And just to give you an idea, it is 100% polyester. It's kind of nice though. It's a textured type of fabric. It feels, you know, a little bit more cottony, but I know it's not cotton, it's poly. And there's a zipper down the front. And it's just this casual top with kind of these cap sleeves. Yeah, it comes down at the bottom kind of in a curved shape, kind of like a sleeve, a shirt with tails. And that blue top was, let's see, teal zip front, 1XL, $5.31, and the 1XL was a great fit for me. Okay, the next thing is this white blouse that I had shown in a previous video, but I sent it back because it was a little snug on me. I had gotten the 1X, so I sent it back and got this one in a 2X, and it has the like ruffle or little skirt around the trim, or you could call them tiered or whatever, but they have that cute little detail, and it's kind of it feels like a woven kind of material, but I'm sure it's polyester. But the texture is nice. It's not like a flat shirt. The fabric is not just a flat. It has like ribbing in it, and 99% polyester, 1% elastane, and it is not stretchy. But it does. I did get the bigger one now in a 2X, so that fit me great. Great fit on that. Okay. Next thing. Another one that I had to send back because, or I think I couldn't send it back because it was a promo, but it was a little on the small side, even though it was a 2X. So went ahead and got this white one in a 3X, and it's still pretty snug. I could still wear it, but I would have liked it to be a little bit looser. But it is a very stretchy fabric, and it's heavy and lined. It just feels like a good quality item. And let me get the front here so you can see it. It crisscrosses across the front and ties in the back with these long hanging pieces here, and it's a V-neck, and it has these kind of paisley prints in a like a lacy fabric, but it is lined across the front and back, just not on the sleeves. And again, that one, that's a second time for me. That one was a 3X this time, and that was $10.94. So I'm wondering, what did you guys have for Easter dinner? Did you celebrate, or maybe you're not Christian, you celebrate another holiday? Just let me know what you did today in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Okay. I really didn't do much. I wasn't with my family today. I did spend time with my family last night, and a lot of my family is not here anymore. But I did spend it with my sister and my nephew and my brother-in-law, and last night, I mean. Today, basically, I lounged, I scrolled, I got ready for the video, and I picked up sticks in my yard, and there seemed to be a lot of sticks all over my yard, and some really big ones, too, bigger branches. So it was a job. It was a job. Okay, this is a pair of those. I had a pair of these like about a year ago. And these are like a white crocheted material. in a pair of shorts. Oops, knocked over the Easter tree. Okay, let me move that out of the way. And it has this kind of wider waistband, and it's a 1X, and it fits me perfectly. And my hips are around 44 to 45, and those are 1X, and it fits my waist and my hips perfectly. And those shorts, let's see, those are in a 14 or a 1XL, and they were $13.51. But I like the pair that I had before in a 3XL so much, and now they're really big, so I got these in a 1X. Okay, let's see what's next here. Next we have a, whatever it is, it's a 3XL. Okay, this one looked a lot more of a pink when they showed it on Shein. But actually, it is beige. It really isn't pink at all. And it's in a 3XL. And since it seems like it runs a little snug and form-fitting, the 3XL was perfect for me. And it has long sleeves. And it kind of has this, like, kind of like what I would call seams around the bust area. And then it tapers to sort of an empire waist, and it's ruched. It is ruched here on the sides, as you can see right there, ruching, and it's long sleeve V-neck. And this will get a lot of wear in a beigey material. That one was $3.28 after all my coupons and credits, and that was in a 3XL, as I said. Okay, this next top, I don't know, tell me how you feel about this. It's black with gold sparkles. It kind of reminds me of a skirt I used to have in the 80s when I was in high school. And this is, it has a, those gold things are not sequins. They're like gold painted dots on the fabric. And it gathers here at one side. It has a gathering, and it's just simple cap sleeved. It comes over the top of the hips, below the hip. And that one with the gold dots in a 2XL, that was $3.81. Let me see what the fabric was on that one to give you an idea. That one was 92% polyester and 8% elastane, but it does not seem to really have stretch other than in the waist area where there's that little piece of elastic on the side, which kind of helps it so that it's not like, you know, too snug. On one side there is this elastic around in the waist area that kind of cinches it and gives it about a ½ inch of stretch. Okay, and again, that one was $3.81, and I did get that one in a 2X, which was the perfect size in that case for me. Okay, this next blouse, I got in a 2X. I wish I had gotten it in a 3X. It runs small. So if you buy this one, go up a size. This was $5.49, and it's a multicolor pattern in a kind of a sheer feeling fabric. That is kind of feels like a chiffon fabric again. Wow, I'm just going round and round with this one. It is in a V-neck with kind of these flared sleeves, and it has a waist, a thick band around the waist area, and then it flares back out again. And it is blue, purple, blue, lavender, and gray in color with little tiny flowers all over it. I believe they call this a ditzy flower. I don't know. That's what I've seen on there before. That one I really could have used the 3X. I can wear it, but I would have liked it to be much looser. And it was a 2XL, and it was $5.49. Okay, let's look at this next top. This is a blue, simple short sleeve blouse with gathered on the sides in a 2XL. $8.35 for this, and it's kind of like a waffle weave fabric and a V-neck. and you can kind of see what I mean. It kind of gathers on one side with the faux buttons. You see what I mean there? And it's just a soft feeling fabric and with the waffles, and it seems like it would be great for summer. And this one was 100% polyester, but it has stretch. It has a lot of stretch. So I don't know how they do that exactly. Make polyester stretchy, but it's great. Everyone needs a little stretch in their life. All right. This next top is like white and gray. Just a simple t-shirt and a 1XL, but it had a kind of a print in it. It's just a flat top. It's not like three-dimensional or anything. Whoa, there goes my Easter tree again. Okay. All right, so it's like a crew neck, short sleeve shirt. It's to the top of the hip on that one. And that one was not expensive at all. That one was, let me see. Boy. White and gray. Where are you, white and gray? Sorry guys, I'm just not finding this one on the list. Oh, here. Okay, a white and gray t-shirt, 1XL, $3.15. Just a simple t-shirt, and it's a very soft feeling material, very soft and comfortable. And that one, let's see what that combo was. That one was 95 polyester, 5% elastane, and it does have good stretch to it. Nice and good stretch. I figured this I could wear with everything because it's a very pale print on there, subdued print. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this top. I got this in a 1X. It was $5.02. And it has simple capped sleeves. And it doesn't really even have sleeves. It just kind of caps out there. And it's got this real nice shimmery purple fabric and like a crocheted V-neck. And it's in a 1XL. I could have got a 2XL on that, but it's not too tight to wear. And that one was, let's see, purple. Where are you, purple? Okay, purple with the khaki V-neck, 1XL, $5.02. Okay, going through these kind of quickly here. Let's see what is next. Trying to get ready for summer. This is green in a 1XL, and it was $6.68. And this I love. This is super soft, and it has the lace up on the sleeves where some air can get in when it's hot outside, which I like because I don't really like my arms right now because I've lost like over 100 pounds, and so they're a little hangy, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. But as of right now, I will be wearing things like this where they're breathable up at the top at the shoulder, but it still kind of conceals your arm a bit. And it's just a simple cap sleeve with a blue-green kind of color, almost a teal color. And that one was, it's almost like a t-shirt. Oh my goodness. Teal. Why? I just, when I'm looking for something, I don't find it, do I? All right, I'll have to come back to that one. Let's see, did it say on the bag? Oh yeah, I might have already said that, $6.68. All right, I wrote it on the bag. Okay, the next being a $7.06, a 2XL. It's kind of it's similar to that black with the gold dot style shirt with these red roses. It has that white backing that some people really hate. I don't mind it. So it's like a flat polyester type fabric with the print in the fabric, and it gathers on one side. It kind of has this elasticy, a little bit of stretch at the waist, but the rest of it does not stretch. And this one was in a, well, let's see, 95% poly, 5% elastane. And there you see it there. Just a simple kind of a crew neck, cap sleeve style. That one in a 2XL was $7.06. Okay, let's see. Okay, I really like this one. Got things crashing here. No, I don't have pets, so I'm knocking them over myself without any help. Okay, this is a hooded sweater, and it has like a fur trimmed hood in white. And it has a zipper. It zips up in the front. It is 100% polyester, but it does have considerable stretch. And it comes to a banded, kind of a banded waist area where, you know, where it kind of gathers. Let me see if I can zip this up and show you. Stand up and show you this one, okay? This one is just, it's just a white sweater. Comes to a band around the waist. It has a zipper, and it has this hoodie with the fabric, or with the fur trim. I would not put anything fur trimmed, I would not put in the dryer. Okay, that white fur hoodie in a 2XL was $18.92, so that was a little pricey for Shein. Okay, this next is a blue tiered short sleeve top. It was $6.64, and I got it in a 2X. It's navy blue. And if you watched my last video, I had some navy blue earrings that I will wear with this. And it has like tiered layers in the front. The top is kind of simple. The top part is a more opaque fabric. And then the bottom part where the tiers are is a little more sheer. And it also has sheer sleeves on that flare out a little bit. And that one is $6.64, a size 2X, which I thought fit great. That one's just a tiny bit loose, but not too loose for me. Okay, and then two more things, guys, and then we're going to get to the stupidity of the day. Okay, this is a brown top with a V-neck. And it has like paisleys textured in the fabric. It's sort of like a velveteen or like a velvety texture with a tie front lacing. And the arms, just simple sleeves. They flare out a little bit on the bottom with like a lettucey, well, not even a lettuce pattern, just a flat hem. And this brown top, brown blouse. Let's see. Once again, don't see it. Where's this one? Brown. Oh, here it is. Okay, $6.67. It kind of has an effect of looking a little bit like suede from a distance, or velvet, and it's a nice heavier weight fabric. That'll be great in the fall, or I may still wear it on a cold day. And last but not least, I have a gray t-shirt with ruched sides. It was $3.69, long sleeves, and it's a textured ribbed kind of fabric, and it kind of has a boat neck there, a little bit of a cowl neck, and the sides are ruched, as you can see, long sleeved. And I think I got this one in a pretty big size, 4XL, because it looked like it ran small with the measurements. If you click on one of the sizes of the item that you're looking at, oftentimes below that, it will show you the measurements that size is for, and that varies on each item. So like a 4X on one might say a 44-inch bust, but another 4X might say a 40-inch bust. So on this one, those measurements seemed a little on the small side, so I went up and got a 4X, and it is not too large. It's a little big, but not too much. And on that one, $3.69. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to insult anybody that I know by telling you the story of the stupidity of the day. Maybe I should think of a different one. Okay, I will tell you. I was talking with a guy, and he told me that one of his ex-girlfriends was a model, and he said, I dated this girl that was a model, and it just made me think of modeling work that I had done back in the 80s. It wasn't for photos or magazines. It was for Calvin Klein, and I got the job through a modeling agency, and it was dousing people with a little bit of perfume for the new Obsession that had just come out, Calvin Klein Obsession. And so you'd ask people, you'd hold a little basket, and you'd have perfume and samples in it and ask them if they'd like to try Obsession by Calvin Klein, and then you'd squirt it on their hand if they'd let you, or give them a little sample or whatever. So because he mentioned that his girlfriend was a model, that brought that up to me. So I said, well, I was a model. I worked for Calvin Klein. I spraying people in those department stores, which used to be a common thing back in the day. And this person said to me, but my girlfriend was very attractive. So I don't know. What do you think of that comment? Is he trying to say like I'm not? I don't know. Maybe that's my stupidity. I really don't know. Maybe not. So anyways, that's the ding ding stupidity of the day. You can decide whether I was the stupid one there or not. Okay, so let's see if I have a dating story. Gosh, I'm not coming up with one right now. Let's see. Dating story. Okay, there was a guy that I met back before the computer dating with the chat line. And this guy, he lived in a nice suburb, and he had a beautiful home, and he was a computer specialist. And we went out a couple of times, but we soon started to clash on some things. And he was always trying to get me to come in his house and go in his hot tub, and I just said, I'm not ready for that yet. I like to get to know a person and feel that I'm safe with them before I go and do something like that most of the time. Although stupidly, I have ignored that a couple times. So maybe that's my stupidity of the day. I don't know. But with him, I just felt, nope, not ready to go in the house. So I remember one time I had to pick him up because he couldn't drive. He had a condition with his eyes where his eyes would move constantly. They couldn't focus. And he was real pale too. He had white hair, very white skin. I don't know if he was what's called albino or not. He may have been. But anyways, he was interesting, and so we had gone out more than one time. And I remember, like, after our date, I kind of wanted to stay and talk, but I still wasn't ready to go in his house. So we were sitting in his driveway, and I said, let's just talk out here a little bit in the car. He really didn't have like a front porch where you could sit on the porch or anything like that. So we were sitting in the car, and he didn't like that idea at all. He goes, why do you want to sit in the car? And I said, well, I'm not ready to come in, but it would be nice to just have a chat after our date. And he was really kind of aggravated with that, didn't like that idea. And anyways, I had a Diet Coke that I had gotten, maybe it was a couple days before, so I just wanted to empty it out. It had a little bit in it left. And I rolled down the window, I picked up the Diet Coke, and I was going to pour it out the window. It wasn't regular Coke, so it wasn't going to attract ants or anything like that, and there wasn't that much left. But so when I went and I rolled down the window and I took the cup in an effort to throw the pop out the window, he grabbed my hand and yanked it back, and that Diet Coke ended up spilled all over me. And I said, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I don't want you throwing that Coke out in my yard." And I go, "It's diet. It's not going to like attract ants or anything. It'll dry right up. It was summer." "No, I don't want that. I don't want that poured on my yard." So, okay. All right, whatever. Well, I think we did actually go out again after that, although why, I don't know. And I remember we were driving down one of the state routes, and I wasn't familiar with his area where the suburb was, where he lived. And so he was giving me directions to get to a national park that was nearby in an area. And he kept telling me, like, take Route 42 to Route 21. And I'm like, okay. But I wanted to learn about where I was. So I said, "What is the name of Route 21? He didn't answer. So we're driving and driving. And I'm like, "What is the street that we're on?" And he just kept saying Route 21. And I said, "Yeah, but does it have a name?" Well, he wouldn't tell me. And he just kept saying, "I don't know why you have to know the name of the street." And I said, "Well, I want to become familiar with this area." And I knew the named streets in the area, some of the main named streets, but he absolutely refused to tell me the name of the street that I was on. And eventually, later, I had to go home, look it up, and find out the name. So that was a little tense. And then the final straw, I believe, came when we were out a third time and having drinks at a bar. And I asked him to tell me a little bit about what he does with the computer. And he just said, "No, I'm not going to talk about that. That's something you wouldn't understand." And I said, "Well, hold on a minute, okay? I admit I'm not a computer expert of any kind, but I used to program mainframe IBM computers in Fortran and COBOL and BASIC. So, and I did research using Fortran, so I had to write the programs that created the displays of things for me to study. So I did know a little bit. So I was just asking, I'm like, "Can you kind of describe to me what you do?" "Nope, nope, you would have no idea. I'm sorry, you just wouldn't understand." So that was it for me, basically. The combo of the 1, 2, 3 punches and you're out kind of did me in, and didn't go out anymore after that. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think of the clothing. What is your favorite item? And let me know if I was the stupid one of the day, and if I was the stupid one out on those dates too. I just did not feel that we meshed or got along. I'm very interested to know what people do at work all day, if they love it, if they hate it. And it was just a curiosity, and his unwillingness to share anything of it with me, and just to say that I wouldn't understand. I'm sorry, I didn't like that. Okay, guys, give me a comment, like the video, give a thumbs up if you like it. That really helps me out, guys. And if you like my channel in general, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll be notified when I upload more content. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.